Good morning. I have a couple of different types of vegetables in the process of rooting at the moment. Vegetables or seasonings. Garlic. One of my garlic was starting to sprout. This one right here was sprouting all on its own without any rooting having taken place. So I went ahead and pulled it out and began the rooting in earnest. These started out not in this interesting contraption that I've put together, but in a can and as a whole clove. You can see where I had poked a hole when I used the toothpick to suspend the entire thing. It's got some nice root development on it, so it'll be ready to plant very soon. I have to make some nice dirt, and I'll tell you more about that in another video. But there are several sections. These have all kind of burst apart from the base of the old garlic plant. I see another little hole where the stick went through that one too. And then I've got an itty bitty teeny weeny one over here, but it too is getting a plant at the top. Yeah, there's a good picture of my thumb, but you can see the plant starting to grow there. It is too tiny to go in the deeper water, so it's hanging out in some shallow water in a lid. Then I'm also working on a couple of things of celery. One has already developed roots enough to be potted in soil. It does evaporate pretty quickly. The soil dries out fairly quickly. So I watered it a bit this morning, and not a lot of water, because I don't want the water to be so soggy that it rots the base of the plant. But a little bit of a drink so that the roots have some nourishment. I also have, this is a combination of potting soil and coffee grounds and eggshells, some apple core, a little bit of orange, which was a bit of a risk. I didn't know if I was going to be killing anything because of the acid, but it seems to be doing all right. Nice leafy greens right at the moment. So that all got mixed together in a bin to create the potting soil that you see before you. And it had a nice aroma for a little while too. And then the other celery is still in the rooting phase. But I did check it this morning, and lo and behold, there's a little root. You can see it sticking down there. When it is joined by 2, 3, maybe 4 others, then I'll go ahead and plant it. And according to the instructions that I watched in another video, the roots don't have to be very long in order to do that. But you do have to keep in mind then, you've got to remember to get some water to it so that the roots still have a drink. But a couple of celery plants. This represents, well, let's see. I used the celery for stuffing at Christmas, and it's now January 21st. So that is the progress that I have made. Not bad, not edible yet. I could probably take a couple of leaves off of there for a little bit of soup flavoring, but not anything really serious just yet because the plant needs those leaves too. But I'm starting some new celery, and we'll see what happens. Have a good day.